Ellie is a delight. You know, I love the idea that she's witty and wise and only speaks up really when it's important, because I think that's something that I, as a mother, grandmother, mother-in-law, strive to be, you know. And she's, to me, is ideal, so I sort of strive to be like her. She was in a series that I admired so much. It only lasted one season, but it was called Mercy, and she was phenomenal on it. I actually said to my agent, I'd like to work with her. Is it possible to get on that show? And sadly, it was canceled. When I heard she was doing this, I was really up for it. I mean, I wanted to do it, of course, after I read it and knowing Zach was involved, but she and I have a very special bond, I think, sort of mother-daughter bond already. She's the real thing, very genuine. Well, yeah, it really wasn't work. It was so joyful. I mean, those dogs, I love dogs to begin with and have trained some of my own from the time they were puppies. They had training for us to work with the dogs and the trainers, but I just took to it so easily that luckily I only had to do one session, basically. We did a few sessions while we were there, but it was just to get them familiar with us, and, you know, it was really fun. Just, you know, 45-minute drive from the heart of New Orleans, which was also great because we could go hear jazz, and I have friends who live there, so the whole thing was just the best for me. The colors of those sunrises and sunsets, that some of them were captured on film, it's just a beautiful part of the country. Absolutely, you know, and that whole place is infused with such music, the vitality of those people. I have such admiration for it, because after Katrina, I thought, how many people, how resilient would another state or place be? And I think sadly it had to happen to them, but they are sort of they're born to getting back up on their feet, you know, and I think music has a lot to do with that. That was a house that existed, but they built the kennel. That was built on to it, and they enhanced the house a lot. I think those people will be very happy to get that house back in the shape that it was in. We heard some extraordinary stories about Katrina happening. One of the men, one of the caretakers around there, came in and rescued people in boats. The water was up to, you know, up there in the house. It was extraordinary. Saved a lot of people, saved horses. They lost a lot of horses. The stories are hair-raising.